10,000 souls won for God in a single month.
It would be a gloomy, secret night. It would be a gloomy, secret
10,000
night.
souls won for God in a single month.
I remember now, and I congratulate myself.
By degrees, as the sight became accustomed to so much brilliancy,
I remember now,
the
and I
rarest
congratulate
beauties
myself.
appeared to the view, as in the evening sky the stars appear.
I remember now, and I
One by one to him who closes his eyes. And the degrees, as the sight became accustomed to so much brilliancy, the rarest beauties appeared to the view,
congratulate myself.
as in the evening sky the stars appear one by one
I
to
remember
him
now, and
who
I
closes his
congratulate
eyes,
myself.
and then opens them again.
10,000 souls won for
It would
God
be a
in
gloomy,
a single
secret
month.
night.
Even dialect, let that pass. Is it really the French tongue, the great human tongue? Even dialect, let that pass. Is it really the French tongue, the great
Look, Mr. Blake,
human
do you
tongue?
recognize this? Concord returned to its place amidst the tents. Do you recognize this? Concord returned to its place amidst the tents. Do you recognize this?
The fact is she's feeling rather seedy, poor child. She saves her hand, too. She saves her hand, too. The fact is she saves her hand, too.
It truly is, asserted the magician.
What does the liquid of petrifaction do? Inquired the boy.
It truly is, asserted the magician.
Aren't you afraid to let the wind blow like that on your neck?
I glanced round for Wilder, but he was not there.
Aren't you afraid to let the wind blow like that on your neck?
I glanced round for Wilder, but he was not there.
Aren't you afraid to let the wind blow like that on your neck?
I glanced round for Wilder, but he was not there.
Keswick, March 22nd, 1837. I am afraid, sir, you think me very foolish. Keswick, March 22nd, I am afraid, sir, 1837. You think me very foolish.
All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain.
The work had to be condensed.
All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain.
The work had to be condensed.
The awful work was carried out with dread dispatch.
Two hours afterwards, a terrible shock awoke me.
The heat increases.
2 hours afterwards, a terrible shock awoke me.
The heat increases.
But the hawk was already close upon him, and most of the fish, trout, salmon, grilse, or was parr, already close which upon journeyed him, up and down, but the hawk was already close upon him, chose to.
It is hardly necessary to say more of them here. We haven't a moment to lose. It is hardly necessary to say more of them here. We haven't a moment to lose.
Give 'em your Greek and study cotton.
Miss Mary Taylor did not take a college course for the purpose
Give
of
'em
teaching
your
Negroes.
Greek and study cotton.
When the courtiers and the people assembled saw the goat, they gave a great cheer. For the beast had helped to dethrone their wicked ruler, hesitated to obey this order. When the courtiers and the people assembled saw the goat, hesitated to obey this order. For the beast had helped to dethrone their wicked ruler,